doing? Evening, Kev. Evening, Chandler. Good evening. Thought we'd go for something a bit different this Saturday night. We're going to start playing coil build show. How's that village? Is that any better? How's that now? How's that, guys? Let me know what the levels are like. I've had to move things about, that's all. You see my mic's now above me. Evening, Mark. I'll put it really low just so I can hear it in the background. Just normally I like a bit of music while I'm building, that's all. Balance now, because the microphone's nowhere near the speakers, so you shouldn't pick it up. You should only get a little bit in the background. Sorry, Rev, but if you've got a preference on what music I play, I'll put something else on. But I've got to play something that's got no copyrights, you see. Oh, no worries, Nick. At least you're back, mate. And then you got in 9. Sorry, Bill. It's only background. It's on very low now. I can't play anything that's copyrighted, unfortunately, Bill. Hello, darling. How you doing, my lovely? Mwah. Good evening, Charmaine. Oh, no worries at all, Rev. Are they for reviews? If they're for reviews, drop me a message. I'll look you up, mate. Don't worry about that. As long as you promote them in the video, I'll do them at the highly discounted reviewers' rates. Huh? Are you serious, Nick? I don't think I have. It's just a different angle. Good evening, Fabian. Oh, the tripod, yeah, no worries, Rev. Just drop me a message on Facebook, mate, and we'll sort it out, not a problem. I suppose we'll get into what I'm going to do tonight. As it says in the descriptions, I'm going to go for some fraliens. I know a few of the guys in here, such as Nick and Fabian, are very versed builders, let's say. Well, shame the ex-wife doesn't think that one, eh, babe? But we won't go there. So yeah, first off then, we'll bang into some the fraliens. So I'll run through my list of wires, etc., and then we'll get into it. So let's drop the camera down. There we go. I'll give a big shout out to Mixology over at the E6 shop. Anybody who wants concentrates, short fills at great prices, get over to there and get those guys a go. They produce some rather nice liquids, let's say. I won't be ignoring chat, I will keep looking over at chat and everything, so any questions, just drop them in and I will answer as we're going. Right, so as you can see up there, I'm a crazy wire man. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I've never had an issue, and since they changed their spooling for the ribbon, I get on fine with it now. Did have problems when it was on these spools. The ribbon was terrible then, but they've sorted it out. So first off, we're going to be going with 0.3 canthal on the ribbon, 0.3 by 0.1, and you'll probably recognise these, Mark, Mr. Anarchy. Lovely little set of pliers that you put me onto. Absolutely lovely, these are great. Got my Nick Divine water pot ready. Give it a little pump. This thing's brilliant. Any builder should have one of these that uses ribbon. Just make life so much easier. Right, so let me get my tape measure out before I unspool all my ribbon. Like a dick. Over 16 inches will give us enough. 2 coils. Fans blowing me ribbon a little bit, or it could be that one's just kinked. Doing my basic fralien that I sell. This is the standard one, 6 ply. No, you're right there, Mark. Cutters are a bit pants, but the is that better? I'll have to turn it off completely because that was super low. Must just be my microphone being oversensitive. So we'll lose the music, don't worry. I would have it in my headphones, but my headphones don't reach where I'm sat. So scrap that bit of ribbon. Thank you very much for that, Nick. Yeah, anybody that wants to purchase coils, go over to the new site, which is bigboycoils.com. It's running across the bottom of your screen there. Everyone can laugh at me. I have to use these even for stacking ribbon because my eyesight is crap. I've got a 3 pieces of 0.3 there. Pull off with a 40 gauge. Binding. Just getting the ribbon stacked right at the top. I'll wet my fingers. I'm sure most of you have seen this all done 100 times. That's good to hear, Charmaine. It looks like it's going to rain here as well, to be honest. Good evening, Ian Hopkins. Right, now I've got it all stacked. Top loop. Shouldn't be any music on. Through, but hang on. Bear with me. Right. How's that now? Is that better? There shouldn't be any music now at all. because I've turned it off completely. Are we good? Just wait till you let me know in chat. Just let me know if it's just me you can hear now. Good evening, Ebby. Yeah, we all good, guys. Spot on. Right. Right, so, okay, where were we? We've got our cores stacked. So I'm going to frame that with some 28 gauge nichrome. Shut up, phone. So we'll go double the length of that. And we'll do a similar process. Yep, I got it, Rev. I'll sort that out after I finished, if that's alright with you, buddy. So with the frames, we're just going to make a loop in the end. And then in that, we're going to sit the cores. So you end up with something like that. If that's going to focus. There you go. So we've got the cores in the middle there. Focus. You get the idea. So these Logitechs, they're good, but they're terrible at the same time. So now we've got that seated, we're just going to bind that up. Ian, I am doing framed staple aliens, so fraliens. Or fraples, which whatever people tend to call them. I hear so many different names for them, but I call them fraliens. So there you go, that's it all bound up. And get the nylons and just give it a little flatten. Make sure we're all sitting pretty. Trim off the excess wire, and then we'll get my favourite hot glue stick out. And just a wee dab of hot glue on there, just to secure that binding. Blow a little bit of vapour on there, helps cool it down a bit quicker. What was saying in chat? Yeah, no worries, Rev. I mean, if you want to try a couple of other ones, I'll send you a couple of other ones on me to try out. Evening, Mr. Morgan. So now that end's done, we'll come down about ½ an inch or so, and we'll make another binding. give it a little flatten, and this one is going to get pulled down to the other end. Keeping the ribbon nice and stacked. Bind that end up, give it a little flatten down with the pliers, and pull that as far as we can. Tidy this up, and then we'll hot glue this. Good evening, cows. You're going to get to see your ceramic bearing in action very shortly. Trim the excess off. There we go. And so there, that's the core. All made up, ready to go. So we'll pop that to one side, and now we'll do the decor for it. Whenever I'm decoring or stuff like that, I use a cotter pin with a quick link, but I snip the clip off so it's easy to wrap round. Fabian, I am vaping on this is a Warlock's hammer from over in the States, made by Gathering Vapor. And as you can see there, mine's personalised and serialised, and this is one of only 2 in the UK. It's a dual 21700 parallel. On there I've got my Goon 25, and at the minute I'm vaping on some Twist It on Ice from Lolly Vape Co. Oh yeah, got to have a mini wheelie bin. Right, so I know a lot of people would say for this size fralien would tend to use 26 gauge for the decor. Personally, I prefer 25 gauge. Just a personal preference. I find it lays a lot nicer when doing it. And also because I no stretch as well, it tends to be a little bit nicer. So we'll snip some of this off and straighten it out. Normally I'd probably just pull this straight, but I'll do it the proper way tonight. Pop it on the drill. Give it a little twist of that end. Grab a wire and a little fire that way, and one the other way. It's nice and straight. gotta say, Cals, I like the I don't know what you call it, the little spindle inside the new bearing as well. Nice, very nice, very clean. So on top of this, we're going to be doing, I'm going to go for 36 gauge, and as anyone knows that buys coils from me, I prefer stainless for my fuse wire. So pop that in the loop there. Probably enough. Let's just have a look. Yeah, a little bit more. Now for an 8-inch stick, I normally do about 12-inch D-core. A little pulse backwards. Loosen it all up, snip that off, and make sure we get a nice clean cut on the swivel end, on the drill end, and then that should just slide off nicely, just like so, and there's your D-core. Pop that to one side in case I need to use it again. Now we can pop that out. I'm going to pop in my wire clamp. We will pop the coils and the frame on the swivel. So again, on the swivel end, if you look that way, you'll see I just have the same system that I have on the drill. So I can just hook the loop over and it's good to go. And then to keep my coils flat, I use a cord lock. Slide on, and that will go into my clamp. if I remember right, I believe this is a fat clamp. I'm not sure on the spelling on that, but I know I could put it straight in the chuck, but I just like to use that, and it keeps the cores nice and flat and perfectly straight. So let's see if we can get zoomed in on this. Let me see if I can just zoom in with the Logitech software. Round. Oh, God, the arm's stiff. There we go. Don't worry about that, Matt. It's all good, mate. Now we'll get a decal. I just tend to stretch out a small amount just to get going. So let me just pull that out a second while I wrap this around the core. Get this started and then I'll zoom you back in. Right. I can do that, Ian, if that's something that you wanted. I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know why my macro doesn't want to freaking focus. So I'm just going to have to try and do it the best I can this way. There we go. I think that should do the job. Right, now I no stretch all of mine, so hopefully this will pick it up. Last bit of the stick. There you go. That's them done. Excuse me. Pop that off. There you go. I'll see if I can get the macro to zoom in for a close-up look at this. There you go. Nice framed staple alien, nice and tightly fused. We'll get this one wrapped up. Yeah, definitely tattoo macro there, Nick. Yeah, feel free, Village. Yeah, pop it in, mate. Yeah, I have to admit, Nick, no stretch was the key to me for doing aliens. Made my life so much easier building. Really did. So we'll wrap these up. There we go. Too nice. Let me see if I can. Zoom that in and throw the focus out a touch. There you go. Pair of fraliens. So now when people say, we'll go back up to face cam. Ooh, that's a scary thought. Looking at my face that close. God, it's warm still. Yeah, well, that's it, Fabian. It's with it. I think with aliens and fraliens, it's you have to do the technique which suits you best. And for me, it is the no stretch. So that's what I stick with. I'm quite happy to run out a full 3-4 foot run of aliens, all no stretch. Just because I don't have the space for one to actually do it with stretching it out. We've got 16 watching. Got 16 watching and 11 likes. Come on, gotta do better than that, guys. Yeah, you see, I couldn't I'll hold my hands up, Nick. I know a lot of people say if you don't do a stretched alien, it's not a proper alien and blah blah blah. But I really don't care what anyone says. My aliens are all no stretched, simple as, and they will remain that way. Because when I did it stretched, it just never suited me. I had to work in such short lengths. And when you're trying to do it for production, it's just counterproductive. Now, I know in the description it said, oh, I might do staple staggered, but because True Vapors are going on at 9, I won't. I'll just do the one build and have a bit of a chit chat, if that's alright with you guys. Yeah, you see, Fabian, I'm doing like 6 to 8 coils at a time when it comes to aliens and fuse claptons and stuff like that. So stretching it, unless you've got a smooth floor with no snags on or anything, it's stretching it isn't ideal. It gets very messy, let's say. But I believe, Nick, I bought it direct from Fat Clamps. This was my original one that I bought, and then I bought the Build Boutique one, which I thought was absolute garbage, because it was made out of freaking aluminium and way too soft. So all the threads stripped in mine in no time with constant use. And the water pot, Ian, I got that on eBay. It is a, what's it advertised as? It's what they use in the beauty industry. It's for dispensing like nail varnish remover and acetone and that sort of stuff. They put the cotton pad on there and then just push and it pumps it out. And it makes it so much neater and tidier with your water, because I was forever knocking over water pots, and then I saw the master, Mr. Nick Devine, with one of these, and he said it was a bank teller's thing, so I was looking all over to try and find something for bank tellers and couldn't find it. And then someone said, that's what they use in nail bars for acetone, and that's when I found them. But certainly make life a lot easier. And doing this, it's, you know, when you're making coils to sell and so forth, it's all about making your life easier for yourself. And at the minute I'm trying to build my trade back up again after being hammered by people and certain things happening, i.e. the old website getting removed. That's damaged my trade dramatically, and I think people just aren't realising that I've got the new one up. So anyone in chat that wants to share the new website link around, feel free to share it as much as you can, and it would be greatly appreciated, to let people know that I've not disappeared. I'm just under a different website now. Obviously I'm not as good with the Google Analytics and stuff like that, so I've maybe not got it set to be found as best as can be. So it's just easy to type in the full web address and it'll take you straight to it. any other questions, guys? We'll go for another 10 minutes, and then that doesn't interfere with True Vapors. And then I can go and have a video call with my lovely other half. And hopefully I won't fall asleep in this chair like I did last night. The initial stuff isn't, Nick. It's all been squashed and buried. Me and Vic have put our problems aside. Me and Chris have, and me and Mark spoke at Expo. But I'm sure, I'm 100% positive that on the last live, what I spoke about with regards to a certain company has affected things, because I don't know what he's been saying throughout the community to people about me. So, but it'll take more than that to stop me. I will 100% keep doing what I'm doing. And I'll just keep battling on. Can't put a good horse out to pasture, as they say. But I think we're gonna move forward and do a live build show. Or alright, catch you later, Fabian. Take care, brother. I think we're going to continue forward and do 1 to 2 live builds a week, and see how things go. Obviously I'm not going to try and compete with other builders on their times, hence why I'm not going to go overnight, do another build and go over 9 o'clock. I'll be courteous of other things that are on. Well, hopefully, Village, I hope so, because I do enjoy doing it. It is definitely 100% something I do to aid with my mental health and my physical health. You know, without doing this, I think I'd have probably gone insane by now, if I'm honest. I think I would have 100% gone insane. But anyone in here that's on Instagram, make sure you go and follow the Foggy Freaks Instagram group, which myself, Nick Fenton and Fabian are members of. If you like to look at a bit of coil porn, then head over there and give them a follow. You can also follow myself, wise_vapor81. Hey Cal's brother, you will never pay for coils, mate. Not happening. You've done enough for me and do enough for me that you will never be paying for coils. Yeah, oh, believe me, Village, no one will. I won't ever stop. I won't ever stop. Even if it's not, you know, if it doesn't pay as it was doing and doesn't pay for my expo trips and stuff, then so be it. I just won't go. It's not the end of the world, because that's all the coil money goes to. It's just what I save up for expos and stuff. Hey, don't say that, Nick. Some of your builds make mine look crap. But you know, if there's anything that people want to see in future videos, you know, leave it in the comments underneath after the video's uploaded, and I'll do my best to meet those requirements. You know, any specific builds or specific aspects of building that people would like me to cover, then I will do that, whether it's basics or advanced. Yeah, no worries, Ian Morgan. We can discuss what specs and that you want, and I can figure out ordering something in packaging wise to put them in for you. That's not a problem. Evening, Saint. You've dropped in with about 5 minutes left. If there's a better night that people would like me to go live on, or a better night and time, then again, put it in the comments, and I'll find it, and I'll try and make my timing suit as best as possible. Hopefully I can find a slot that's consistent. You know. Evening, Nelson. I mean, obviously the Wednesday slot from mine and Pete is still a possibility to go live. Maybe, you know, instead of 8 o'clock, go live at 8:30 and go through till maybe 10. Because I didn't know until earlier that Chris was going live at 9, but we can work all that out. Yeah, everything's good, Nelson. How's stuff with yourself, brother? And anyone in here that is a builder, or you know what's not, this is the kit you need. If you want a spinner, this is what you need to buy. The coils irons swivel system. Best piece of kit I've ever had. And as Cows will tell you, this is the first one ever made. So yeah, if you're a builder or you want to get into building and you want a swivel system, then hit up Mr. Cows Irons on Instagram. You won't regret it. Yeah, that's true, Nick. Because Thursday's hot tub. It's Thursday the hot tub. So that's the problem, you see. I don't want to interfere with the American guys and people that are classed as mates. Do you know what I mean? Like Scott, for instance. Obviously, I don't know Nick as well. But yeah, so it's all about finding that happy medium. So, but I will let everyone know as soon as I figure out a permanent spot. You know, I've got a lot of things to take into consideration when I've got my daughter and stuff like that as well. And I do have her every other Thursday, so I'm sure she's not going to want to hear me drilling in here if she's in bed. So, yeah, and I've got a downstairs neighbour to take into account. But until next time, guys, I will love you all and leave you. And if you want coils, you know where to go. bigboycoils.com. Hit the actual word checkout, not the little basket on the website, and it will put you through to checkout. So until next time, I will see you all again soon. So take care, guys, and vape on and vape safe. Bye.